All right. So you're going to have a copy of this. It's in your Google Classroom. Okay, you're inputting your data. You don't have to calculate the averages because you guys are going to be using the Google Sheets. This is a program that you guys are going to be increasingly using not only in this class, but also in school in general, because in the real world and in college, if you don't know how to use the spreadsheet program, you're not going to be able to generate graphs and charts that you're going to need to create formal lab reports and other types of things that you'll need not only in college, but also in the professional world. We don't make charts and graphs using graph paper, rulers, and colored pencils. We're not in 4th grade, okay? If you're in a company and they ask you to graph data and make a chart, and you come back with graph paper and colored pencils, you're going to get laughed out of the room, right? So you guys are going to have to learn how to use these tools because this is how we process data. Not only just in science, but in life in general. I want to take an average of these three. So I highlight it. I go to this little button that says Functions. It's a sigma sign. You can also find it under the Insert tab right here. And I want to take the average. So you can do it there, or you can do it here. Hit Enter, and look, automatically takes the average of these three. Right? You can, if it happened to be out to the hundredths or thousandths, you can actually round it up by hitting this button right here. I want to apply the same thing for all the cells below. So I carry my cursor over this little square, click and drag it down, and let go. And then it automatically took the average of all of these for the 15, 30, 45, 60, and 75 seconds. Same thing for person 2. Average. Hit Enter. Highlight. Over the box. Bring it down. Bam. Now, I just want to graph the averages. I don't want these, so I can actually click, highlight, right-click, brings up these options, and hide those columns. Now, with this, I can do 2 graphs. I can do one graph like this. It's actually called a chart, not a graph. I can go to the shortcut up in the toolbar, or I can go Insert Chart. It automatically kind of creates the chart that picks the chart that is best for me, which is typically in a science class, you always want a scatter chart. Because I already labeled the headers, time in seconds, and partner one averages, it automatically puts that as the axes and creates a title of this versus that. I want you guys to rename the title, the effect of the independent variable on the dependent variable, or the effect of time on a partner's average number of squeezes. So you would go into the customization and change the title name. So you put in the title here, okay? You don't need a legend, so say no. But what I do want from you guys is a trend line and make it linear. And that kind of shows you the trend. And in the title, you can actually put partner 1's name, or just put partner 1. And when you're done, you hit Insert, and there's your graph. Now, I want you to print this, so in the upper right-hand corner, you have this little arrow, and it says Save Image. All right, you can save the image, and there it is. It saves it as a PNG file, and then you can just go ahead and print, or you can right-click. Actually, no, you're going to have to just go ahead and go up to there and hit Print. Another way you can do it is go like this. You can move to its own sheet right here. Okay, and then you can print. You can go in then and go ahead and print right here. You can download this actually as a PDF document and then print it out. There's a couple things that you can do here, okay? A couple options. If you want to put both graphs on the same, or both sets of data on the same graph, copy, so I highlighted that, and I'm going to paste. So Vera, how did you do that? Highlighted, you can right-click, copy, right-click, paste, or you just hit Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste. Now when you highlight all of them and hit Insert Chart, it's going to have both. But I don't want a bar graph, right? I want either a line graph like that, or a line graph like that, or a double scatter plot. I think this is probably going to be one of the best graphs to show you, where partner 1 is right here and partner 2 is right here. But in this case, you have to make sure that all of the axes have labels. So if I want to label, there's no label here. You got to go to vertical and type in average number of squeezes, right? Got it? And then change your title to the effect of the independent variable on the dependent variable. You have to know what the independent and dependent variables are, right? And then hit insert. And you guys can print that bad boy by saving it and then printing it out.